Hi, this is Samir from Henna Fixation with your dose of Henna Fix, and today I'm going back to Henna Faves. It has been such a long time since I've done a Henna Faves video, and really I am quite excited to share a little bit of what I am enjoying when it comes to this little season of henna. And I want to share one thing that I did well as well when it comes to henna. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and get ready to comment, because I'm going to show you some stuff that I am really inspired by and have a little bit of questions along the way from you as well. So my favorite design right now is actually by Henna Amelia, and what I really love about this is the photo is beautiful. The flowers will get me, but this is not about the photo, okay? What I really like about it is like those details, the little lines that you see there. They bring life to the design so beautifully. The leaves give a lot of depth in there, and I feel like every time I do a really floral design on the hand, it just kind of is not the right placement. For some reason it feels incomplete. Like I would do it at a weird placement, and then I would just add, you know, some fingers, and I'm like, wait, maybe I shouldn't have added the fingers, and it's like really awkward. And also when it comes to the little lines that I'm talking about, the thick lines and the thin lines, I like how consistent it is throughout the whole design. So if you look at the leaves, you know, coming out, like the little leaves that are coming out of there, I think they're also so beautifully done. It all really brings the entire design together. I think it's done so beautifully, and it balances, like, you know, the light with the heavy, and I think it's just perfect. It's just really nice. Just this one, what I like about this one is that it is so unique and it is so different. And it feels like it will be a really quick design. It doesn't seem like it's gonna take a long time. Like if you were to look at the previous one I showed you, I think that was gonna take a long enough time. I think this can even be done in 10 minutes. This is what I'm going to say. And so it makes for a really quick design. So normally if I am at a very busy setting and some are like, oh, you know, at a busy setting like a public event, and I have to do henna over there, and I have to do a quick design, I normally go into like a wrist type of a design, or like a, you know, like a strip or something like that. There's enough empty space for it to breathe, like breathe a lot, but it makes it look really nice. I'm really enjoying the placement, and I'm enjoying the layout. I'm enjoying everything about this design. And the third thing I want to show you actually is photos. So whenever you see henna pictures, either they're really good, well, actually, they fall into 3 different categories. Like really good, which is like 0.5%. And then average, which is like me. Like majority of the percentage. And then really, really bad. And I've done the bad ones as well before. Now, the one thing I think it really matters is like natural lighting. It makes a huge difference. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm an expert or anything, but that's what I've learned, that natural lighting makes everything looks better. And so I prefer to do henna designs in the daytime when I'm going to take pictures, because it just turns out way better. So one of the ladies, and y'all know her, Henna Lounge, I've talked about her before. She actually, oh my god, she's such a beautiful photographer when it comes to henna. And I love the fact that, I'm sure she loves it too, that she's a photographer and she can take beautiful pictures herself. For me, if I need a beautiful picture of henna, I need to hire someone, which makes me really sad, because it's not always fun. And so I think this is so fun. This picture is so beautiful. You know, you've seen the wedding, the henna pictures for the weddings. Like the hands together and the feet together. The picture is dark because you've been working on it for like 5 hours, and so the sun's already down. It's one of those just like awful experiences. The pictures really are this good. Like the ladies, the colors are so beautiful of her dress, and it's such a gorgeous photo, and it makes me want to take more beautiful pictures of my henna. The last henna phase for this video is actually some progress that I made, and I'm really excited to share it. It was one of those random things. It has happened before, but this was like on another level. And it is about henna paste. So I was making my henna paste, feeling super confident. That was maybe like 2 months ago. Like I was feeling too confident. Like I was like, I'm the boss. I've been doing this for too long. I don't need to measure anymore. And so I always measure. So this time I wasn't measuring, and I was just like adding stuff. Like I think the only thing I measure is the essential oils, because I think that's important. But when it comes to the henna and the water and all that kind of stuff, I was just like dumping stuff in there. And sugar especially, I always measure that, and I was like, eh. And so actually the paste looked awful. I was like, I think I have made a big mistake, and I think I screwed up. But I think, okay, but I don't know what happened. I added a little bit more water, I added a little bit more sugar, whatever happened. The paste was the most delicious paste I have ever made. Like, it was coming out of the cone, like, as they say, like butter. You know what I'm saying? Like cuts like butter. It was coming out of the cone with that feeling. It was so beautiful. It was staining perfectly, and it impacted my design, and I ran out of it, and I am so sad. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna try to do it again the same way, like accidentally make a perfect paste. I'm scared of accidentally ruining a batch, and that would be really sad. And so I don't want to do that. But I want to say, like, can I just get a little bit of that flavor back, because that paste was so delicious. So actually tomorrow, I was gonna do it today, but tomorrow I'm gonna make the paste as well, and I hope is just as good. It's just as good. So this was my Henna Faves video. I wanted to ask you a question, and the question is, Henna Lounge is my go-to photographer lady when I want to get inspired by henna. The other ways I try to look for photographs, well, I did when I was really into it, was I was trying to see like jewelry. So, you know, like jewelry, people are modeling jewelry, stuff like that. Not in like, you know, like a white background, but more like on a body, in a movement kind of a thing. And so I was screenshotting pictures like that to get some inspiration and how that I can take pictures of henna. So I want to ask you, is there another photographer or somebody that you follow on Instagram, or that you know of, a website, or even Facebook, I'll take it. Do you know of where they take beautiful pictures and that I can take inspiration from when it comes to doing henna designs? So I would love to hear that from you. Mine, like I told you, is Henna Lounge. I love her style. And the second one I really like is just looking at, I haven't found someone that speaks to me just like she does. I think she captures the henna so well. I want to stop gushing on Henna Lounge right now, and I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you next time. Until then, henna on.